going on, y'all? It's your boy, BB87.
And I'm Renixiel.
And we are here today to do Venom.
We cannot just hurt people.
Look into my eyes, Eddie. The way I see it. We can do whatever we want. Do we have a deal? Eyes, lungs, pancreas. So many snacks, so little time.
Oh, I have a parasite. Yeah. Name is Chen.
I'm sorry, I love that song.
Someone's been listening to the Eminem version of
Yo,
our song. Of
that
Venom.
song goes hard.
A little too much.
It was a little annoying at first, though, hearing that.
You just showed it to me, and I'm sitting there,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You don't
the
really like
beat,
it?
The beat's hard, it's awesome, but it doesn't go well with the
Yo,
theme of the movie.
That's not
I
going
think.
hard. Well, I guess after I watched it, it's just because I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard it, and I was like, "Ooh, okay," you know. I was like, I heard it in the little.
It's not bad, but
thing.
it goes back to. We're not here to talk about the. We're not here to talk about the Eminem.
We'll do that later. But yeah. But anyway, yes, we watched Venom. Finally, amazing movie. I loved it. I loved it.
I wouldn't say amazing. It was a good movie.
Okay, well,
I enjoyed it.
Well, I guess it was amazing because I enjoyed it. Because that's what I'm calling it amazing. Because I was like cheering every time he turned a Venom. I was cheering when he was just going crazy. I think that's why I liked the movie so much. I mean, I loved it. Like, I was in my seat like this. I was like,
pretty much how I was for Deadpool.
I was hyped. Like, oh, they did an awesome job.
This movie was not nearly as bad as the critics are making out to be. I think it has a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's just really the critics are destroying this movie.
Yeah.
But after watching this movie and understanding and trying to take out the whole Spider-Man aspect of it, which there are things you think of Venom, you think of Spider-Man. They're arch enemies, and it's just. They know the Spider-Man's not in this, of course. Yeah. He's not in it. Tom Holland's not in it. Nothing. It feels like they're trying to redo the Venom concept without Spider-Man, which is a terrible idea if you're following the comics and he's a part of the universe. But as a standalone movie, just Venom, no Spider-Man, no nothing else, I think it's a really good, really enjoyable movie as long as you get your mindset around Spider-Man not being in it. It's not Spider-Man.
Now, I know you said that you wasn't really... I won't say you was feeling the graphics that much, but you like them?
There were issues I had. The graphics were awesome, and I'm not saying they're bad. Like, when he turned into Venom, that was badass. I like the way Venom talked, the way his mouth moved, the tentacles coming on doing things. Yeah. There were aspects, however, where the graphics got very low-res and blurry.
Oh, okay.
Like, the fight scenes were very blurred, and you couldn't even tell what was going on. I personally had issues following what was going on. Like, there's smoke everywhere, and he's, like, jumping, killing people. Yeah. He takes someone, swirls him around, it's like, you just see a blur as he flies off camera and all that stuff. It's like, you can't really tell what's going on. And near the end, I don't want to give that one away too much, there's a massive fight scene between Venom and another symbiote, and they're just blurring it up. It's like a tornado of particle effects, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, we'll talk about it in the spoilers. Yeah, we are going to do a spoiler thing, but yeah, I didn't really notice it as much because I was enjoying it too much. I can understand why he said that, but in my mind, I was thinking, well, I mean, it's Venom.
I'm not saying I didn't enjoy the movie. I'm saying that just detracted a little bit from it. It's like that's one of the things I noticed. I was like, I'm having trouble looking at it. This is blurry. It's just something's wrong.
I can kind of agree with that. I mean, there were a couple times my eyes kind of go, whoa, my eyes were kind of hurting with them doing that blurred stuff. But I guess I didn't really think about it till you said it. But it didn't really bothered me as much because I just love the way they made Venom in this movie.
The way he talked, the way he acted, it was just awesome.
Yeah.
The interactions between Eddie Brock, his name right, Eddie Brock,
Eddie Brock,
and Venom. I think for some reason I'm thinking Brock Eddie or something. Eddie Brock, and Venom's interaction with each other. Like I know they're technically the same person, but he's sitting inside of him. But you could hear Venom's voice inside his head, and while Eddie Brock's talking to himself or to it, and whatever.
Which was fun.
And those interactions were just hilarious.
Yeah.
Like
I was laughing, man. There was a couple. Well, without spoiling, there was a couple things that he was like, Eddie would be thinking like, "Oh, I'm good." Next thing you know, Venom would say, "What are you doing?" And he's like, what's going on?
How they slowly introduce it. Like, he got possessed, of course.
Yeah.
And then he didn't know what was going on at first.
Yeah.
And he was slowly hearing voices.
It was bad fun. Yo, Venom was saying a bunch, like literally as soon as Eddie absorbed Venom, Venom was already in his head, like, what are you doing?
Well, yes.
What is that? Wait, stop, don't do that.
It was slower. Like, at
yeah.
first, there was a whole thing where they had to get out. Then after he passed out and had this whole whatever thing, and he's like, he escaped, he's good. Mm-hmm. Then he woke up and was like, okay, what happened? I don't know. I don't remember anything that happened. I'm just here now. Mm-hmm. And then that's when Venom is slowly trying to ease him into it. Yeah. After that, but first Venom had to take over because he had to get him out of the facility and all that stuff. So. It was
a real interesting movie. The way they told the story was interesting. Also, what we're gonna talk about later. I'm trying to think. What's her? Michelle Williams. She did a very good job playing Anne.
Anne Wing.
She's the ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
Ex-girlfriend,
ex-fiance. I think.
Ex-fiance.
Were they actually engaged? I think they're planning to get married. I don't think they're actually engaged. They were engaged. Okay.
They were engaged, and that is also in the comics too. That that happened.
Well, yes and no. Well, I'm sure it's in the comics, but this movie seems to be a standalone movie.
Very standalone.
Spider-Man, so it's not related. It takes elements from the comics, just like the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which this is, of course, not affiliated with because it's Marvel owned by Disney. This is owned by Sony. Right. They're trying to take elements from the comics, but make their own standalone movie from that.
Right.
Which feels like they're doing a lot of it here. Like, the whole thing is kicking Spider-Man out or not having him involved at all. They're trying to tell the story of Venom sans Spider-Man.
Yeah, which I was very in shock about. I did not think I was going to like this movie. Because I'm like, without Spider-Man, Venom, you're nothing.
That was the
but they proved me wrong. They proved me wrong. They really did. This movie.
That was the main complaint people had about this. They saw
so
the director said no Spider-Man. He's not in this movie. He's like, how are you making a movie without Spider-Man? That was a whole complaint when they first showed the trailer and the announcement was first made for it. And they did a really good job of doing that without Spider-Man. As long as you can wrap their head.
They told a great story.
There's no Spider-Man at all.
They told a great story, and I mean, yes, every origin story was a little slow getting to it.
That was his main complaint. That
was my only main complaint. But at the same time, I wasn't mad about it because I understand it's an origin story. They have to do that. Comments. Yeah, so they have to do that.
Just playing Tom Hardy playing Eddie Brock was just the way he acted, his character, even with and without Venom, is just awesome. He's snarky, sarcastic. Yeah. Even when he's on the verge of being shot, bullied, and all that stuff, he's down. He still finds a way to make things funny and talk about things.
I loved it. I know I keep saying that, but like I really want y'all to go see this movie.
Do not trust the critics.
Yes.
They're saying they have really low ratings, giving 30s and below and saying it's a bad movie. Yeah. But every person I talk to loves the movie. The audience reviews are coming in. They're saying the movie is really good, really amazing. Some discrepancies, like what I talked about, the graphics and stuff like that, and some of the dialogue, but really good movie overall.
Also, definitely stay for the middle of the at the end credits, and stay for the end credits. Yep. So pretty much don't leave until the whole thing is over.
We will have a spoiler review coming out very shortly after you see this one come out on YouTube. Yeah. Look forward to that. We'll be talking about what we liked and elements of the movie in detail. So if you've seen the movie, go check that out here very shortly.
And also theories and stuff like that, even though,
we have things to discuss, I guess.
Yeah.
We're at butting heads here about a few theories.
We like literally right after the thing, we're like, no, they can do this, they can do that.
They're not gonna do that. That's stupid. Shut up.
That's stupid. Don't do that. I'm like, yo.
So thank y'all for joining us today. We need to cut this here now. Prepare for our spoiler review because we keep getting into it too much.
Yeah, so. I don't want to say. It's hard, guys. Okay, go see it and then come back for the spoiler review.
Oh yeah,
go see it, guys. Support, man. I'm telling you, guys will like this movie. I want a part 2, okay? I want one. If you guys don't support it, they ain't gonna make one because they're gonna think...
They leave it open for part 2?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They leave it open for one. So please go see it. Don't watch those other movies. They're not important. Watch Venom, man. Venom. That Venom. Yo, woo!
On that note, we're going to call this video here. Thanks for watching this video. If you're watching this on my channel, go check out Rabino's channel. Link down in the description below. Yeah. If you're checking this out on Rabino's channel, go check out my channel. Link also in the description below.
And also check out Fearbot Gaming. We do games on there. Game trailers, VRs, and so forth. So
they're going heavy into the VRs right now, so go check that out. A lot of fun stuff going over there, especially like hearing this guy scream. So I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Hope to see you on the next movie review, trailer reaction we do. Bye.
Peace out.